fans, I am Doctor Who commentator here to provide you my personal fan commentary on Doctor Who. And let's move on with The Church on Ruby Road. Did I? So sorry about that. So yeah, I should probably be talking. This is a commentary. So here we are. No idea who that figure is. But now, this is already setting something up that I was very happy Chibnall did not include. It's something both Davis and Moffat did, which was make the companion pretty much the centre of everything. We had Rose was the bad wolf, the Martha was the wandering traveller, or whatever, you know, what her power was. Oh, sorry, my ring is stiff nowadays. Donna Noble was the Dr. Donna. You had Amy Pond was the girl who waited. You had Clara Oswald as the impossible girl. The list goes on ever since the revival of the show. And I was very happy when with Jodie's companions, not going to name them because there's many, but they weren't the centre. There was no big thing around them, and they weren't in love with the Doctor right up until Yas ended up falling in love with the Doctor. But anyway, and now we have Davina McCall right here making her return to Doctor Who, because I'm pretty sure that was her in Bad Wolf. I mean, I just have memories of Davina being credited as Davina Bot or Davina Droid, something like that, even though we never saw it. But no, it was kind of made a big thing about the fact that Davina was in this, although I didn't realise that it's because she has an actual show on ITV where they actually do stuff like this. Of course. The wonders of TV production. Yeah, here's something, right? Should have clued in. There are aliens around. Could have clued in. And of course, I can already see this. I can hear people complaining, oh, it's SJW because they have to merge it. Look, it's not a big deal. That's what... oh, sorry, my ring. That's what Ruby was saying, that it wasn't a big deal. That's all I think Davis is trying to write for this. He's just trying to acknowledge it. He's trying to say, yes, I'm say old-fashioned, but she doesn't mind. I think that's all he's trying to say with this. But again, skipping ahead, now we're going to find that there is no DNA connection to Ruby anywhere. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Ruby's an alien. Think. I don't know. Look, she's a mystery, and I really hate the companions being mysteries. I don't care. Maybe I'm being old-fashioned, I don't know. I'm just more interested. Oh, so close. Ooh, ow, painful. That's kind of... That line of thinking is setting something kind of up for what I'm thinking later. Okay, and there's Shooty in yet his other costume. And a cowboy hat, for some reason. Okay. I can already see one thing the inclusion of this character is going to get the usual suspects angry about. Okay, and we've moved past that. That's all the rant I'm going to do on that. It's not a big deal. And there she is in a club. Ooh, modern music. And there's Shooty in a kilt. Again. Shooty is definitely... I know we've only had 2 episodes of him, but... he is one of the most different Doctors I've ever seen. Purely because I don't think we've ever had a Doctor with his shirt off and that muscular before. Before people point out, John Pertwee was in a vest. Okay, yes, but it's a very rare thing, and Shooty does. Even in the preview for the next episode that we saw on Doctor Who Unleashed, he really loves having his shirt somewhat off. Okay, shirt off is an exaggeration, but you know what I'm talking about. He loves showing off his muscles. I'm just thinking, Shooty, I know you've acknowledged publicly that you're queer, and you're saying queer because you don't want to explicitly state exactly where in the LGBTQA plus category you fall in, because you don't want it to represent who you are professionally. But, mate, you're so clearly gay. You're not really doing well to hide it. And okay, I'm not a person who gets out a lot, so I'm asking: do cabs really just pull up as you're walking? I mean, when you're booking a cab online. I mean, booking a cab on the phone like that, because as I understand, it's illegal to just get in a cab right off the street, and that's for a very big reason. Oh, there they are. Goblins trying to make all kinds of fuss. Oh no! Get moving! And there he goes. Well, that was odd. Oh no, they're gonna crash. By the way, when are we gonna get a toy of that sonic screwdriver? Because I'm stuck with this right now. Get back! Oh, such a cliche. Ooh! And yet it was just ahead. There was no way he could have died from that. Punches way out of an eye. Pram at midnight. What if who's looking after your kid? Okay, the dad's probably looking after. Such a young officer. Okay. Yep, mate. The moment you say the doctor, someone is going to flag that up. Just the doctor. Still in a kilt as well. I know, he's Scottish. You wouldn't think for his accent, but still. So 98% of men wouldn't choose a giant diamond. Okay. It's odd. I'm gonna... What does it mean 98% of men wouldn't choose a diamond? So that must be a sheet. Is he talking about same-sex relationships with men? They... it's not my area. I might turn that down because I have no idea how Shaquille Stevens would affect the copyright here. Oh, it's falling all around me, children playing, having fun, 'Tis the season. Da, 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 da. Merry Christmas, everyone. Okay. Now I was a bit mixed up because I thought she was a former companion. For all I thought she was Victoria. I may very well be wrong, and I am. She was in EastEnders, one of the most popular EastEnders episodes. And I don't watch EastEnders, so that's exhausts my knowledge. But I am aware of that same episode.
Well, what makes you think it was me? Because you've never liked me.
And apparently she is going to be a recurring character. Didn't realise that she was going to be a friend. Oh, literally just occurred to me. I should say it has been confirmed that Richard Franklin died in his sleep today. So, yeah, R.I.P. Richard Franklin. As much as I love Doctor Who, I've only ever been to one proper convention in my life, and I actually did get the chance to meet Richard Franklin. That was partly because I was there with two friends of mine, and my friend was a budding actor, and he did some amateur dramatics, and he was in a play with Richard Franklin, and they got to talking. They had fun. It's fun, obviously, about Doctor Who. It was definitely a fun experience. We were at a buffet together. Yeah, we were at a buffet at the convention. We had a nice sat at a table with him, had a nice chat, and he was very, very kind. But he got me a drink. Me and my two friends a drink, which was a great experience. The problem is I don't drink, so my friend had to drink all of them. Neither did the other friend of mine, so my friend had to drink all of them. I didn't have the heart to tell him I don't drink. But back to the episode. So that's a foster mother. I've talked over the name, and they're getting yet another kid. And I'm stating the obvious, and jumping ahead to the end, but I say stating the obvious. They do this really obvious trick with the lighting. They do something very clever with the ending. How you notice how it is all bright colours. It's all vibrant. That's clearly a very happy home. It's when they get to the bit of the end where Ruby disappears. It was quite clever that they just turned that completely down. All the bright colours disappeared. There was no warmth in that home at all. I shouldn't really be doing this. Can't exactly say I understand how foster care works, but well. Yep, just stay in one place. Lilibelle. This. Okay, I'm just trying to prevent a copyright strike right now. Need to keep talking. So, so of course, had to give some basic essentials, but no. Yeah, I think those are fashionable again now, which is fascinating. I guess people finally got to the point of actually liking the idea of having physical photos for a change, and they're instant. Unlike yes, cameras are also instant, but digital is not forever. I will say this, however. I mean, Ruby's mother here. She was saying, Oh, I've forgotten how to do this, which he was doing the crib. I thought, hang on, you fostered a lot of children. Maybe they're not all babies, I don't know. But shouldn't you just have that available? Davina again. Oh. Why did you do this Christmas Eve, Davina? Seems like a bad idea. But yeah, again, there's no trace of any family of any kind. Again, why make the companion so integral in almost every possible aspect you can think of? It just doesn't make sense to me to do that. No, apparently not. It is a bit odd. She's just doing her job. Of course, it's very sad. Yes, something else. Which is a really weird question, might I point out? Asking someone if you've had any bad luck. You could just think it's happening to you. Yet you're next to a Christmas tree. Probably honest, as horrible as it is, I actually laughed at this scene coming up for one big reason, and I'll get to it when it gets there. But so Ruby's acknowledging she's been having bad luck. You'd be quite late for like this. Right, it stops. And then there's the star. Also, and right, I'm sorry for laughing. It's just all I thought was, so Ross T. Davis actually took to his script when writing the script. Actually wrote, Davina gets killed off. He literally wrote that. Davina gets killed off. I just find that so funny. And all throughout the episode I was thinking, is he going to keep that canon? And that's a reason for a baby monitor. Oh no. Apparently it got confused about what a Polaroid was. Did it need to do that? It just wanted the baby. They speak English, so they... Well, what's the point? They can speak, so they're capable of intelligence. Get the ladder. Yes. Okay. Is this a sensible idea? I don't know. Oh no. There it is. Yep. Very good, Ruby. Oh, very good. You can stand to be that high. That's perfectly safe. Oh. Yes. These goblins actually confused me so much. Because initially I thought they were puppets. Then I thought they were CGI. And then I realised, oh, technically they were people in suits. I'm thinking, it is really good when you actually can't tell what they are. Like I said, I thought they were puppets because I've seen so much Jim Henson stuff over the years, and there's a lot of great modern puppetry these days. But I genuinely thought it's perfectly possible that they would have used puppets. How did she not fall off after that? I'm sorry, it's just... Physics-wise, she should have fallen off. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm the doctor. Yeah, in the club. You should know. Okay. Hey, build something new. Which are clearly just regular gloves with a strip on them. Great. Art department. Which means it's just a design. And sorry, I just didn't want to talk over something funny coming. So, density and mavity. So they're literally keeping to that. It is literally going to be mavity from now on. You would have. I kind of wonder. I wondered, is the Doctor going to go back and change that? But even the Doctor doesn't seem to be very aware that he's literally changed time significantly. Even he's now subject to a change in the timeline from Isaac Newton. Well, evidently not. Babies and humans. Adult humans. I should say they've not really gone into great detail about who the goblins are here. Like, well, David said he wants to go into more mythological elements, and I get that. And I'm not angry about it either. He says all hardcore fans will be angry. I'm not. We've gone through that before. Mainly because those mythical creatures like Zutek do tend to be aliens. We've done Minotaurs and Kronos and all that sort of stuff. We've done witches. But my point is, they haven't gone into great detail about who the goblins are. Are they native to Earth? Or are they aliens that came here? Chance and coincidence is what makes babies tasty. No, don't need coincidences. Although, the goblins appear to be causing them. Not just paving the way. But they can spot cracks in time.
Wait, so they caused my accidents? Were they trying to kill me?
No.
If you walk through a day without any bad luck, that's fine.
Yeah, okay.
If you have lots of accidents, it stitches you in, weaves you into the day, you become all complicated, vivid.
I was going to try. I said before about Shooty's Doctor. Shooty's Doctor is the most different. Even in his performance, it's so stupid to say because every Doctor plays the Doctor differently. But his entire performance is just so young. Again, that's weird. I know Peter Davidson was considered too young for the Doctor. Matt Smith was considered too young for the Doctor, and they proved themselves well. But yeah, but they didn't really play them young. Is kind of the thing. Davidson's Doctor was just a must attack, must stop the Daleks. Pretty panty, very sure, but very serious and very intelligent and very proper. Matt Smith's Doctor, as Sylvester McCoy pointed out, he actually thought age mattered, and he thought, no, you can't cast Matt Smith, he's far too young. When he saw him, even though Matt Smith was young, he played him rather old, so he's a young, old man. Shooty is just a young man. Which is making me harder to relate to him as a character a bit, but deep down I know I'm going to be okay. I mean, no one has failed at this job. He's not going to fail this job. I'm sure she's already got fans inevitably, and I'm going to love him. I know I will. I mean, it's not like you don't see like you in scenes like this where he's learning the language of rope. I mean, you know that's the Doctor. didn't realise that kicked the camera. She had to kick the camera then. Oh, the two flats. Did you just say? Was that the same flat they were in? Ugh. So that's interesting. The rope is their version of wires and electricity. Hey, he got it open. And yeah, it's not like going through a ventilation shaft. Like Bruce Willis in Die Hard, which I only finally recently saw 2 days ago. Okay, now I take it back. That I was a bit lost. That's kind of like going through the ventilation shaft. Although I'm sure that's just a normal thing for them. And here's the song. I'm gonna turn it down a bit more. Okay, no, don't turn it down. Well, I did turn it down, but I'm just gonna talk a bit over it because I have no idea if this is gonna get a copyright strike just for the song. But it is certainly a song I want to talk about, and I can't turn it down any further without literally muting it. And this was definitely an earworm in my head. And I was listening to Doctor Who Unleashed. The woman singing this was clearly a replacement. They actually had a man singing it in Doctor Who Unleashed. I have no idea if he was the original intention or just a placeholder for this, but I would love to know who. She'll be in the credits, I know, but I would love to know who did it because she is really good. As for the song itself, wait, I said that using "Spice Up Your Life" was the most sinister moment in Doctor Who, was a sinister song or way to use a song in Doctor Who. I take it back. This is truly the most sinister song I've ever heard in Doctor Who. It's a really catchy bop about eating a baby. And again, watching Doctor Who Unleashed, they were kind of... Well, they actually had all these faces. Shooty and Millie, they were pulling all these faces at this song, but they were reading, thinking, oh, blimey, this is actually the thing. Goblin King, actually, I was saying I couldn't tell about whether the goblins were puppets or CGI. The Goblin King I could tell was a practical effect. Of course it was. I mean, you could not do something like that and not make it a practical effect. And once again, fiddling with the ropes. I'm glad that they finally explained, I think, that it was about the language of rope, because I did not understand what was going on when we actually saw the preview clip on YouTube. And both of them go down. Oh, this is another thing. They were singing about the Goblin King eating the baby, but at the same time saying they'll eat the baby, and all I'm thinking is, okay, what part are they eating? Are they literally eating his excrement? 'Cause that's all I can take from that. They're eating the excrement. That's disturbing. But I guess that's how they do things. And why stop singing? That is so fun. Okay. Again, watching Doctor Who Unleashed, Shooty and Millie were not very happy about having to do this because they were actors, not singers or dancers. But I think they did a really good job. Shooty Judy's not that bad a dancer, to be honest. And he's got a great voice. What's more, they assumed they were going to be lip syncing over it, and that they were going to have professionals do it. But nope, here's a song you're going to sing right here. What? I was talking, and I was saying Shooty wasn't bad. I couldn't really remember Millie, and I've just talked over her, which is why I haven't mentioned Millie. I don't really remember. Was she any good? But I do think they both did a very good job. Although Millie's dancing, again, she's not a dancer. She clearly isn't. That's okay. Wasn't meant to be a very serious scene to begin with. And everything's supposedly okay now. Hey, Granny. Okay, too young. Or at least from your perspective, too young, dear. Too young for you. Oh. Yeah. Have a happy family. Okay, yeah, put the leather away. No need for that. Ugh. Ooh. Okay, put the baby to bed. Ah, gloves. Couldn't hear what he just said there. They're on to something. Whoa! Okay. I mean, the bad luck is still happening, but that really is a stupid place to put a lamp if your cord goes that way. That is really unsafe. Sorry about that. It's just all I was thinking, but that really actually is asking for trouble if you put the cord over there. But they're still checking for elements of bad luck, anything that could cause a fire. Look at the fridge. Put things away. Look at that. All those foster kids. One looked a bit old, to be honest. Oh, 2 kids. Okay, I'm just going to ask it. Are those the photos of the families of the crew? I was thinking to get all those photos. Such short notice. They would have had to get the crew involved. Particularly given they're not all baby pictures. So, yes. Radiator off. You're supposed to separate paints like that? Oh. Don't leave the baby alone. Yes. Oh, there she is. 18 years time, that baby is gonna learn. You were in Doctor Who. I wonder if it'll still be on telly. I have no idea. Probably. It's lasted this long. I was actually watching a documentary talking about Rusty Davis recently, and he definitely had a bit of a hard time getting his show back. It was things I learn now. The BBC really were not taking this show seriously when it came to bringing it back. Everyone thought it had its day. Everyone thought it was just folly to bring it back, but the first series, massive hit, and it's kept the show going. Because Doctor Who had been seen as quite silly by the time it ended, which it did, because Lou Grade was deliberately underfunding it. But it still had its cult following, and it's still popular. And now it's more popular than ever. Which does make me sure, I'm sure this show is going to get cancelled at some point. Not today, not tomorrow, not for a while. But when it does, I hope it's still very popular at the BBC. And I hope the BBC do think of reviving it again. Because I think they'll realise it is possible to keep going. Just needs a bit of a break for a while, like Star Trek does. Now a big point. So yeah, so Ruby's going here, but she still doesn't know who her family is. Still has no connection, and this leads into a pretty interesting point. Well, I say interesting. I'll say why. I just want to wait till they actually get there. Because then he makes it about him. The Doctor does. Very small. God, his teeth are really white, I've just noticed. Lullabelle, 33rd child. That's a weird thing to tell a stranger. Ruby stayed. Just thought I'd turn it up a bit. And this is actually a big point. The Doctor has now pointed out that they're adopting. I mean, he's pointed out that they're adopted, that the Doctor is adopted. And so the reason I find this interesting is because Davis is really cementing how much that he is not getting rid of the Timeless Child arc at all. There are so many guys online who just wanted him to get rid of the Timeless Child. They thought his being there, for some reason, they thought that Davis being back on bringing the show back means that Davis is going to get rid of the whole Timeless Child arc. And if anything, no. Not only is Davis absolutely saying this happened, he wants it to happen. He wants it to be a point. And I think this is going to be if the Christmas specials were anything to 60th anniversary specials were anything to go by, he really does want this to be a point going forward. She's still waiting on that tea. So yeah, I am thinking the Timeless Child arc may still be a point through the series. They're gone. Ceiling window. You can get someone eventually. Nope, no one. Okay, how has he not even noticed yet? Sorry, it's just a big deal that he's not noticed that Ruby's not there yet. Why is she not yet going with... Who the hell are you? Okay. Ruby? Yep. She's gone. And have they applied the filter now? Because again, I was talking earlier, it's such an obvious camera trick, but everything was so bright and vibrant originally. Yeah, now they've got it. Now the colours are just so miserable and brooding. I mean, there's no... They haven't put Christmas lights, that's the thing. They had a lot of Christmas lights on the wall. Now they're gone. All the colours... There was a lot of yellow, or bright yellow colours. Now it's kind of a darkish bluish green now. you don't really sense a warmth in this home. It's such an obvious. And how did he know that was her bedroom?
Cherry, do you remember Ruby?
And Cherry.
What you talking about?
Your grandmother was called Ruby.
And now even she doesn't. And Cherry's not even that vibrant, she's just laying there doing nothing. But the crack is healed now.
Another child named.
Yeah.
I've never had children,
No, you.
No, no.
I'll foster.
Yeah.
Don't be so stupid. You foster mother. Just do it now and then, that's all.
Hmm.
About 5 or 6 kids.
Now and then.
You had.
Don't even remember how many.
Who has?
It is intriguing, but only does it now and again.
How many?
I'm not going to say there aren't people who do this just for do fostering for more nefarious reasons, but
Wait, I just put my name on the list.
or selfish reasons rather. But how did Ruby change that so much?
We mixed up with someone else.
I just don't get how Ruby affected her that much.
Me. Stuck with my old mum. Hearing it. Couldn't have a kid full time. It'd be a nightmare. This Morocco ride's ruining my holiday. Just looking forward to it.
So yeah,
Christmas Day, mum's asleep.
that's how horrible it is for her apparently.
Why would I want to watch
To be fair,
how happy as I am?
I am actually. I'm the kind of person who is very happy to be alone on Christmas Day.
Why are you?
Oof. So even he's crying. He has only just met Ruby though. So why is he alright, yeah, okay, he cares. Just weird he cares this much.
I cracked the timeline. I'll fix this.
He cracked it, he'll fix it. You break it, you bought it. So there he goes. And there she sees. And yet she was surprised. My dad's suspicion is that Mrs. Mill, or whoever she is, I can't remember her name now, but she will be a recurring character. But my dad's suspicion is that she is Ruby. That woman is actually, in fact, a much older Ruby. It's possible. I mean, she was surprised. I honestly don't think that she's Ruby's mother. I think that would be weird. But nonetheless. So I completely talked over what the doctor realised, that because they stopped taking the other baby whose name I've forgotten, they've decided to take Ruby and they've travelled through time to take Ruby instead. Which is interesting, because the doctor said they weren't time travellers, but okay, seems they are time travellers. Climb. Okay, actually, I'll be honest. I appreciate that these gloves affect gravity in some way, but the idea that he's able to be super strong, that he can just pull a whole ship down, I don't really buy that. I can agree I can believe he's so lightweight that he could climb it. And they're breaking. Oh, what a tongue. Ooh. Okay, so it broke. And so he's gonna pull it down this way. This is the thing, the idea that he's able to affect gravity that much, or affect gravity that much. It seems a bit unrealistic to me. And then we got a bit where I'm a bit confused. Whoa! So he's just killed the Goblin King. There's no doubt about this. But then right there, the ship is now disappearing. Now what exactly has happened here? Has he killed off the whole goblin race? Does he just kill off all the goblins in that ship? Because, again, the goblins have not been really fleshed out. Who the goblins are have not really been fully fleshed out. Are they native to Earth, or... I mean, the fact that he knew them probably means that they are aliens. Some concept text, but still. Oh. There he is. Leaving Ruby exactly where she's supposed to be. I mean, we are going to learn more about Ruby, but one should suspect that maybe Ruby is an alien in some way. I'd be very happy. I've wanted some alien companions for a while. It's been a long time since we've... Actually, I'm almost undoubtedly missing someone, but I just don't really remember many alien companions like Nissa for a long time. Like Nissa and Adric. I mean, we haven't really seen many alien companions for a long time. Or even companions from the future like Vicky and Jack. But I'm sure we will eventually know who that is. I'd be intrigued if there's a time loop thing going on that was Ruby. Ruby is delivering herself to her own future. And I don't quite understand why they did a close-up on that frame there, but... And the crack is still there. Like I said, all the Christmas lights are now up. There you are. Everything's vibrant. Yes, pick her up. Happy birthday. Yeah. Yeah. So he went back. Just... Oh, gotta fix something. Boom. There she is, watching and waiting. She knew he was coming back. Again. So... Oh, that was a stupid reaction, but... Again, like I said, I was thinking... So will Davis make that canon? Nope, he didn't. He's not making Dwayne McCall's death canon. Oh, may turn it down, actually. So I'm just worried about a strike. So that... People whistle like that. Isn't that the shot they used for the trailer? I lost a pound and found a sixpence. That's a phrase I've literally never heard before. An interesting one, though. I've got to use it. And now she finally has her tea. Yes, tea. It's a truly British thing, tea. The crack. All good. He went back. You know what he means. Or at least you'll make it clear soon. Merry Christmas. Who are you? Just passing by. Where did he come from? Yeah, thank you. Asking the really sensible questions. Yeah. Well, time travel would be a pretty weird thing to think. But you have seen a lot of odd stuff today. So anything is possible. Mind you, if I thought... Well, actually, no, I wouldn't. I was literally about to say, if I thought all this was happening, then I'd think I was dreaming. And I was like, actually, no, I wouldn't. I've had dreams before. Some bizarre dreams, and in that moment, I think they're reality. It's only when I wake up that I realise how stupid it was to not notice it was reality. Mrs. Flood, there we go, thank you. So, yeah, apparently she is going to be a recurring character. We are going to see more of her. So, that's interesting. Don't know in what context, but we'll see. Oh yeah, that's clear. Although, could I just say, you are taking her away quite quickly from a lot of responsibilities. Taking companions away hasn't historically worked out well. I mean, remember when you took Rose? When you brought her back, you thought it was just 12 hours. And it wasn't 12 hours, it was 12 months. Which was stupid. A bad idea. And here we go. The classic. Every companion does it. Good luck, Ruby. But again, that implies she knew what was going to happen. Oh wait, yeah, she did know, sorry. Just realised. Or at least implies she knows what's going on in there. Ah, there it is. The moment everyone gets. Ooh, I'm the doctor. There he is in his cardigan. So we are here in the credit scene, which I'm not going to do my usual sign out because, to a surprise, there's a mid-credit scene. I say surprised, when I was looking at the clock, I was like, it's a bit early, isn't it? So we are. Yeah. Yeah, did you see that? Yes, we all did. And now she's in the shot. But I will say, well, one, I'm not sure I like that delivery, but it's this bit was coming up. I mean, the breaking the fourth wall here, looking to camera. I know Hartnell did it in his Christmas special, but I still thought that was weird. Never liked that breaking the fourth. They don't usually do it, but I always hate when they do. But anyway, yeah. Doctor Who now returns in 2024. It's actually... we've now had confirmation it will return in May of 2024. Anyway, I have been Doctor Who Commentator. Thanks for watching this commentary. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. No, I don't do that stuff. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed it. and I will see you in the next year. Come May, I think. I don't know when this will be uploaded. I'll probably upload this day. If I upload this day, then tomorrow I'll attempt to be on the Omega Files with Dr. Freedom to talk about this episode in more detail. Detail. Goodbye.